In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills, a man named Kaito lived in the shadow of despair. Once full of dreams, he now found himself weighed down by an invisible force: depression. No matter what he did, a cloud of sadness followed him, making even the simplest tasks feel like climbing a mountain. One day, an elderly monk named Master Hiroshi visited the village. Known for his wisdom, he carried with him nothing but a single lantern. Seeing the sorrow in Kaito's eyes, he approached him with a gentle smile. "Kaito," the monk said, "I see you are carrying a great burden. Walk with me." With no strength left to resist, Kaito followed. They walked in silence up a narrow mountain path, the village disappearing behind them. As the sun began to set, Master Hiroshi handed Kaito the lantern. "Light it," the monk instructed. Kaito hesitated. "But there is still daylight. Why light a lantern now?" Master Hiroshi simply smiled. "Because darkness is coming, and when it does, you will be prepared." As night fell, the lantern became Kaito's only source of light. Step by step, he realized that the same path that had once been clear in daylight now seemed different in the dark, uncertain, frightening. "Master," Kaito whispered, "the path feels unfamiliar. I don't know where I am going." The monk replied, "Depression is much like this night. When darkness falls upon the mind, everything feels unknown, overwhelming. But do you see? With the lantern, you are still moving forward." Kaito looked at the lantern in his hands, its warm glow illuminating his steps. He had thought depression had taken everything from him, but in that moment he realized he still had a choice: to carry his light forward, one step at a time. "Your inner light," the monk continued, "is always within you. Some days it will shine bright, other days it may flicker. But as long as you keep moving, even the deepest darkness will pass." That night, Kaito did not find a sudden cure for his sadness, but he found something far more powerful, a reason to keep walking, a lantern within his heart that no darkness could extinguish. And from that day forward, whenever the weight of despair threatened to return, Kaito would whisper to himself, "One step at a time. The light is still within me.